Hey guys, what's up? It's Tati from True Star Radio.
It's Mario from True Star Radio.
It's Makai from True Star Radio.
It's Amaya from True Star Radio.
And today we're going to be talking about sustainable dating. So, to get into sustainable dating, I feel like first you need to touch on what it is so that everybody can know.
Sustainable dating to me is having a backboard for your relationship and knowing that no matter what happens, y'all can stay together and have the resources to stay together.
Sustainable dating for me is, I agree with Makai said, but I also think it's more to that because, like, you have to know yourself, know what you want in a relationship, and find that person that's going to give you what you want.
I agree with both of them. Because, and it's pretty much the same. But if you don't if you don't like keep your relationship together, it's just gonna fall apart, and then you won't be their friend anymore. So, or well, be in a relationship with them anymore. And honestly, from quoting this from TonyRobbins.com, some facts to help keep your relationship together is first to love yourself. I feel like that is like the most important because to love yourself means to love everyone else that you know. And
I,
yeah, go ahead.
I agree with that because when like with me when I'm dating or whatever, I'm not gonna date nobody until I know for sure what I want, and I think that goes with loving yourself. When you love yourself, you know what you want, what you need in a relationship. You know exactly what you're looking for. So so you find exactly like you're going to find that person once you learn how to love yourself. You can't let nobody love you if you don't love yourself.
Also, if you don't love yourself, you like I might say you can't love anybody else, but you need self-love so you can truly be happy in any relationship. Self-love is the basis to any relationship.
I feel like that's true because when you learn to love yourself, you like in that point in time, you learn the basics of loving because loving yourself is not an easy task. Sometimes you get upset with yourself, and it's not something that's taught in school. So we weren't just, given all the resources. We had to figure this out on our own. So when you love yourself, it's not just something like say, "Oh, I love myself," but you gotta mean it if you're really trying to have a relationship with a foundation.
Definitely.
I think on this page, Tony Robbins, one of the main things he said that keeps a healthy relationship is communicate effectively, and I think that's a really big part of relationships. Like I had saw this post and it was like in a relationship you got to speak about things that make you uncomfortable and speak up outside your comfort zone and stuff like that. Me myself, it's hard for me to express my feelings and stuff like that. I'm in a relationship right now, and that really does save my relationship when I speak up about things that I usually wouldn't speak about or I would keep up to myself, because then we come to an understanding and agreement of the problem or things we want from the relationship. Like I just think communication is a very big factor in that. Without that, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, that's also, I feel like that's another foundational skill for relationships because when you build that communication level, it's like you can talk to them about anything. And at that point, it's like no holding back. Y'all know how to communicate with each other. So y'all know how each other work. Like,
And maybe this may be a test of your relationship because I know I'm dating somebody right now as well. And I know that when we can't communicate with each other, I get this feeling like maybe we're not for each other. But then when we're able to communicate with each other, it's like you have a better understanding of your for each other. And I think we are. I think so.
Yes, once you start communicating with your partner, like it starts building up and it turns to a healthy relationship with it, which results in commitment.
Yeah.
so now that we got that, that brings the question: we social distancing right now. How do we continue to have a healthy relationship, sustainable at that, while we're social distancing?
Well, I know me and my boyfriend, like we just text, be on the phone, normal stuff like that. But sometimes our parents will allow each other to go to each other's house and see each other often, like so we could be able to see each other and still spend time with each other because we can't see each other outside of school or go on dates and stuff. dates and stuff like that. So it's like we have an understanding like where we can see each other and do things. And I think
It's
that's the
also
best part.
how comfortable you are with Corona. Like if you both have been tested, then if y'all comfortable with that, y'all could link. Like y'all could see each other.
Right.
X.
Yeah. I myself don't have a girlfriend, but because I don't really want one. You know, it's kind of complicated between me and wanting a girlfriend. Well, I gotta find one first. But anyways, yeah. Honestly, you I feel like regardless, there's social media, and you could talk to them through there. You could call, uh, even video chat. That's it's amazing how the internet works these days. And as Amaya said, you can meet up with people, meet up with your partner, and arrange some days on where, when, and how uh, you could meet up with your partner. And even though COVID is going on, there's ways, and like, yeah, COVID can't stop relationships.
I want to get into that technology and social media thing because my mom was just telling me how she glad she wasn't raised in this generation, have relationships in this generation because of technology and all that. But I'm very glad because if she didn't have technology during this pandemic, how would she be able to talk to her boyfriends or whatever like that? I could talk to my boyfriend on the phone and everything. Like I have a way to communicate with him. I don't have to call him on a house phone or nothing like that. Nobody would be able to be in our conversation. So
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So as we're wrapping up, I just want to ask like the big overall question: how do you maintain a sustainable relationship?
Mm,
communicate.
Communication.
communicate. Yeah,
Communication.
definitely.
That's like the base of everything. You get to the root of everything. Like, how can y'all see each other? How do y'all fix these problems? What do y'all want to do? Stuff like that. Communication.
What they say, communication is key. That's that.
Communication is key. If y'all want to be together or not, or see other people. So yeah.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for watching True Star Radio with me, Tatiana.
Me,
Mario.
Mahai.
Oh,
Ty.
and Mario.